God says, Jesus and I have chosen to invite you to witness a great miracle. Just promise you won't tell anyone. God says, my child, this invitation was made for you. Please don't dishonor it by skipping this message. If you skip it, you will never hear from me again. Listen to me, child. Don't look away now. Don't scroll past this. This is a holy appointment that heaven has scheduled just for you. If you walk away now, you are not just skipping a message, you are stepping away from the very breakthrough your soul has been crying for. There are angels standing at attention. There is a door about to open, and it has your name written on it. But I, the Lord your God, am telling you clearly, if you walk away, you will not hear me call like this again. Comment Amen if you receive this. You have no idea how rare this moment is. Jesus and I have chosen you. We did not choose randomly. This was not sent by chance. This is not a coincidence. This is a divine encounter. You've been wondering why everything has felt heavy, why you've been overwhelmed, why things keep falling apart right when you're close to a breakthrough. Now hear me, this was the moment we've been preparing you for. I don't speak like this often. I don't repeat myself like this. But for you, I'm speaking now because I don't want you to miss it. This invitation is sacred. It's not flashy. It won't be announced by thunder. But if you recognize my voice, if you feel that burning in your chest, if your spirit is trembling right now, it means you are hearing me clearly. You were chosen to witness what others will never see. Jesus and I are preparing to reveal a miracle so specific, so personal, it could only be for you. Like this video now, not for me, but as your step of obedience. It tells heaven you're still listening. You're still willing. You're still here. My child, I watched you cry when no one noticed. I heard your silent prayers. I felt your loneliness in rooms full of people. I saw how you kept serving, even while bleeding inside. I've been near to you while you asked if I had forgotten you. I never left. I've been waiting for this very moment to tell you your tears watered the seed of this miracle. Your pain has not been wasted. This invitation is the first fruit of the harvest you've been waiting for. I know how tired you are. I know you've been strong for everyone else. I know you've kept smiling through storms and loss and betrayal. I've seen what people did to you behind your back. I saw what they whispered about you, but I also saw what you whispered to me at night. I saw you hold on when it felt like everything was falling apart. And now I say to you, because you did not curse me in the storm, I will bless you in the open. Because you stayed, I will pour out my reward. You are not common. You are not forgotten. This is not the end of your story. You've been chosen to see my hand in a way others never will. You're not being punished. You're being set apart. That loneliness, it was me pulling you closer. That rejection, it was my protection. That delay, it was my perfect timing. And now I'm bringing you to the edge of something sacred. You were born for such a time as this. But you must stay with me now. You must not walk away from this word. This miracle, what I'm about to release, is not small. It will shake your family tree. It will silence your doubters. It will realign your destiny. What took others decades will take you weeks. What was closed will swing wide open. What was broken will be made whole. But I need your heart fully surrendered. I need you to trust me, even when you don't understand the steps I'm asking you to take. Comment 1111 if you believe this is your season to receive. The enemy fought you so hard because he knew you were on the brink of this. He sent distraction, doubt, even despair to make you walk away right before it arrived. But you didn't stop. You didn't quit. And that is why I'm inviting you now to witness the miracle. Don't look around to see who else heard this. Don't wonder who else got the invitation. This is personal. I didn't call your whole circle. I called you. This is your burning bush. This is your upper room. This is your Red Sea moment. You may feel surrounded, but I have already sent the wind. I am about to part the impossible. I am about to show you what I meant when I said, no eye has seen, no ear has heard, neither has it entered into the heart of man what I have prepared for you. This is the hour I am unveiling what I've been working on in silence. You thought I was quiet. I was actually constructing. You thought I was distant. I was actually defending you. You thought you were forgotten. But I was writing a chapter so beautiful, I had to keep it hidden until now. If you walk away, you'll never see what's next. This moment is sacred. You are standing on holy ground. My child, do not fear the battle anymore. You are not alone in this fight. I am not sending help. I am the help. I go before you. I surround you. I am your shield and your glory. When the enemy comes in like a flood, I raise the standard. When the fire gets hotter, I step in the flames. Like I did for Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, I will walk you out without a single burn. People will look at you and say, surely the Lord has been with them. You don't need to figure it all out. Just follow me. I am not asking for perfection. I'm asking for surrender. I didn't choose you because you had it all together. I chose you because even in your mess, you kept looking for me. Even in your brokenness, you still believed. That's what moved my heart. That's why you're here now. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear anytime from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. I am healing what you thought was permanent. I am restoring what you thought was lost. I am breathing life into what was buried. Get ready, child. This is not just about a financial miracle or a relationship breakthrough. This is about a full circle moment. This is about me proving to you that I was never blind to your struggle, that I was never silent about your pain. I was storing up blessings with your name written on them, waiting for the right time. And now, the time is here. Stay with me. Don't dishonor this invitation by walking away. It is holy. It is rare. It is sealed in my love for you. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your heart open. What's coming will feel like a dream, but it will be your new reality. Not because you earned it, but because I love you that much. Because my grace is that deep. Because my mercy is that wide, and because Jesus and I made this decision together to choose you. Let me say this again so it reaches deep into your soul, Jesus, and I chose you. That's not a light statement. That's not a casual whisper. That is heaven's declaration over your life. You have been hand-picked for something sacred. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You have not been left behind. You are called, you are loved, and you are being led directly into your miracle. The things you've been walking through, those weren't signs that I abandoned you. They were the very places where I was closest. The struggle didn't disqualify you. It prepared you. The delay didn't deny you. It refined you. That ache in your chest, I know it. That silent heaviness that you haven't told anyone about, I've carried it with you, and now it's time for that weight to lift. It's time for your dry season to end. Comment 222 if you trust that this is your time. My child, the miracle you're about to witness, it's not just about changing your situation. It's about changing your heart. I'm not just blessing your hands, I'm healing your soul. What I'm doing in you is deep, holy, and eternal. This is not a surface-level shift. This is a total transformation. This is me rewriting your story, restoring what was lost, and redeeming everything the enemy tried to destroy. You've been fighting battles that no one sees. You've been smiling through storms and breaking in silence. You've carried burdens that were never meant for you. But you did it anyway, out of love, out of loyalty, out of survival. Now hear me. Lay it all down. I didn't create you to carry everything. I created you to walk with me. And in my presence, burdens break, chains fall, and peace becomes your portion. I know how you've questioned if it's ever going to happen for you. I know the enemy has whispered lies, saying your prayers aren't working, your faith isn't strong enough, your time has passed. But I want you to listen closely. Those voices were never from me. I have never stopped working in your favor. I have never withheld my love, and I am not finished with you, not even close. This miracle is going to be personal. You will know it was me. It will carry my fingerprints. It will arrive in such a way that you'll fall to your knees and say, "Only God could have done this," because I want you to see my power. Not just read about it. I want you to know my love, not just hear others talk about it. I want to show you that what I did in Scripture, I still do now for you. Remember Lazarus? He was 4 days in the grave. Everyone thought it was over. But I walked into that tomb and called life back into what was dead. I am doing the same for you, for that dream you buried, for that part of your heart that stopped believing. I am the resurrection and the life. If I say it's not over, it's not over. Comment 333 to declare your faith in what I'm reviving in your life. You've been holding on with just a thread of hope. But child, a thread of hope in me is more powerful than 1,000 lifelines elsewhere. I don't need perfect faith to move. I just need surrendered hearts. And yours, even if bruised, has stayed turned toward me. I see that, I honor that, and I'm rewarding that. There are angels assigned to you. There are prayers you've prayed that have reached my throne. Not one of them was ignored. Even the ones you whispered through tears, even the ones you couldn't put into words. I knew your heart, and I stored those prayers like treasures in heaven. The time has come to open what was stored. What's coming will be undeniable. The shift will be so divine, so sudden, that you won't even have time to explain it to others before they see it for themselves. Relationships will be restored. Health will improve. Peace will return. Finances will turn around. But more than anything, your heart will find rest. That's the true miracle peace in your soul. The kind that doesn't depend on circumstances but flows straight from my spirit. My child, the invitation still stands. Stay with me. Keep listening. Don't drift. Don't let the noise pull you away. I'm still speaking. I'm still pouring out. And if you let me finish this work, you'll walk into a season where my favor surrounds you like a shield, where blessings chase you down, where your enemies become your footstool, not because of who you are, but because of who I am in you. This is not just a turning point. This is a defining moment. The kind that will split your life into a before and after. And you'll look back and say, that was the day everything changed. That was the moment God spoke, and I listened. So don't walk away. Not now, you're too close. What's really behind the 7-second brain technique that's making headlines and new millionaires? A stunning CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second brain ritual that's helping normal people wipe out debt and attract serious wealth. With proof from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into dream living. Homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening. But the government could take this down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've been asking, why does it feel like everyone else is being blessed and I'm still waiting? You've looked around and questioned if maybe I skipped over you. No, I didn't. I never skipped you. What I'm preparing for you is not like what others have received. What I have for you is tailored, holy, and heavy with glory. Some blessings are quick and light, but what I'm giving you has weight. It has generational purpose. That's why the wait felt longer. It's because the blessing will reach further than you imagined. When I formed you, I breathed something eternal into you. I didn't just place you in time, I placed you in purpose. Your steps have not been random. Even the detours you hated served a holy reason. You didn't lose time. You learned strength. You didn't miss your chance. You matured into it. The doors that shut on you weren't rejections. They were my redirection. You asked me to open the right ones, and I did, even if it meant closing the ones you wanted. Comment 555 if you believe what I close is always to protect what I'm about to open. I've seen you tired. I've seen you say, God, I can't do this anymore, and then you got up the next day anyway. That kind of strength doesn't go unnoticed. That kind of quiet endurance is what I build miracles on. You don't need to shout your faith to prove it. I've heard your whispers. I've seen you believe with trembling hands. That's enough. Because your faith was never about being loud, it was about staying. And you stayed. The miracle is not just on the way. It's already begun. You may not see it with your eyes yet, but something has shifted. The atmosphere around you is changing. The weight you feel, that's my glory moving. The uneasiness, that's your spirit sensing the ground shaking. I am not still. I am active. I am working behind the scenes. You will soon see the fruit of what I've been planting in the dark. You thought this was a delay, but it was construction. Heaven has been arranging things you didn't even know you'd need. I've been preparing people you haven't met, opening rooms you haven't seen, and softening hearts that once resisted you. When it all comes together, it will happen quickly, suddenly, and people will say, how did it all change so fast? But you'll know it was me. There's been a battle over your peace, because peace is the foundation for hearing me clearly. The enemy thought that if he could torment your mind, he could drown out my voice. But he failed. You still hear me. You're hearing me now. And I'm declaring this. Peace is returning to you. Not the peace that depends on everything going right, but the peace that stands firm even when storms rise. You will not live the rest of your life waiting. You will not live the rest of your life wounded. I am healing you. I am restoring your joy. I am making beauty from the ashes you never thought would stop falling. This isn't motivation. This is resurrection. This is me breathing life back into the places you buried. You've mourned long enough. Joy is coming. Not shallow happiness, but real joy. The kind that roots itself deep and refuses to be shaken. I know you've had people walk away. I know it hurt in ways you didn't admit, but I want you to know this. Their leaving wasn't the end. It was a clearing. I needed room around you. I needed space for the new I'm bringing. Some people couldn't carry what's coming. Some voices would have drowned out my instructions. So I removed them not to punish you, but to protect the future I've planned for you. I want you to prepare your heart. What you're about to see will make sense of all the nights you questioned me. What you're about to step into will silence the voice that told you it was too late. I am not bound by time. I restore it. I redeem it, and I bring fruit from seasons that seemed empty. I bring purpose from pain. I bring healing from heartbreak. And I bring life where there was nothing but dust. Comment 1212 if you believe God is rebuilding what was torn down. Every day you thought was wasted will turn into testimony. Every no you cried over will turn into a divine yes. I've seen it all. I've collected every tear. I've remembered every promise I made to you. Not one has been forgotten. I am a God who finishes what I start, and I have not changed my mind about you. Let me remind you who I am. I am the same God who parted the Red Sea, the same one who shut the lion's mouth, the one who raised Lazarus, who fed thousands with scraps, who walked on water and calmed the storm with a single word. I have not retired. I have not grown silent. And I am not distant from you. I am here in this moment with you. The reason this feels heavy is because you're giving birth to something new. Spiritually, you're in labor. The pressure, the stretching, the pain, it's because something holy is being born through you. Don't give up in the middle. The enemy wants you to abort the mission, to quit before it's here. But I say, breathe, stay close, hold on. The joy that's coming will outweigh the pain it took to get here. You're not losing your mind. You're gaining clarity. You're not being punished. You're being purified. You're not being left behind. You're being led ahead. You're not invisible. You're being hidden until the time is right. And that time, my child, is coming fast. Heaven is not quiet about you. Heaven is watching over you. Is it finally time to try the same CIA secret ritual that's changing lives in seconds? This newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual transforming lives overnight. Scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires your mind to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and exotic travel. But this secret won't be online much longer. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently removed. I am surrounding you with my angels. I am fighting battles you don't see. I am softening hearts that were once hard against you. I am preparing the next steps with wisdom and favor. You will not miss your moment. You will not fall short. As long as you walk with me, you are already walking in victory. Don't look at what you lost. Look at what I'm bringing. Don't mourn what I removed. Rejoice in what I'm replacing it with. Trust that if it had been good for you, I would have let it stay. But I am the God who only gives good gifts, and what's next will be worth every second of the wait. You've whispered prayers into pillows, hoping I was listening. You've looked up at the ceiling in the middle of the night, wondering if your voice ever reached heaven. Let me tell you something. I heard every word. I caught every tear. I didn't just hear your cries, I felt them. When you broke down, my heart leaned in. When you thought no one noticed, I was the one who stood closest. You were never invisible to me. You were never just surviving, you were being refined. You may feel like your life has been scattered, like parts of your soul have been left behind in different seasons, in broken moments, in places that still ache. But what you call scattered, I call sown. Every broken piece, every hard chapter, every long night, it has planted something. And I'm bringing a harvest out of it. You don't see it yet, but it's growing. Quietly, powerfully, and soon it will bloom in full view of the very people who thought you wouldn't make it. Comment 777 if you believe what God planted in the dark is about to bloom in the light. I am not just the God of sudden miracles, I am also the God of long journeys. I walk with you when you're tired, I sit with you when you're too broken to move. I don't rush your healing, but I also never waste your pain. And I want you to hear this clearly. Just because it's taken time doesn't mean it won't happen. Some things are worth the wait because they're built to last. What I'm preparing in your life won't collapse under pressure. It's not fragile, it's fortified. You've survived storms that would have drowned others. You've been through trials that should have shattered your spirit, but you're still standing, and that's not by accident. It's because I held you. It's because I shielded you from things you didn't even know were sent to destroy you. If you only saw what I blocked, what I rerouted, what I battled behind the scenes, you would fall on your knees in awe, not just because of what I gave you, but because of what I didn't allow to touch you. There is a weight on your life, not a burden, but a spiritual depth. You're not ordinary. You've never been. That's why the attacks came early. That's why the enemy tried to silence you before your voice even fully formed. Because he could see the call on your life. He could sense the anointing, the favor, the influence I placed on you. And he wanted to crush it before it grew, but he failed. You're still here, and what's coming next will make every attack look small compared to the size of your testimony. You think you're waiting for the miracle, but child, the miracle has been waiting for you to realize you're ready. This next season won't be about striving. It'll be about receiving. Not because you're perfect, but because you're positioned. You've surrendered enough to hear me clearly. You've humbled yourself enough to follow me completely. And now, all of heaven is aligning things in your favor. I want you to take a deep breath and let go of the pressure. You're not responsible for making this happen. I am. Your only job is to trust me and walk in obedience, even when the path makes no sense. Remember when I asked Abraham to leave his home without telling him the full destination? It was faith, not understanding, that led him to the promise. And for you, the same is true. I'm not calling you to understand everything. I'm calling you to follow me through everything. You're entering a season where my presence will be undeniable. You'll see me in the small things. You'll hear me in the quiet. You'll feel me in the places you once felt abandoned, and it will change how you walk. No more fear guiding your steps. No more shame holding you back. No more guilt chaining your heart. I've forgiven you, I've redeemed you, and I'm lifting you. Comment 999 if you trust that God's presence will carry you into this next season. There are doors that were closed before because you weren't ready, but now you are. I see how you've grown. I see how your heart has softened. I see how you no longer seek approval from places that once wounded you. That's growth, that's maturity, that's transformation. And because of that, new doors are opening. Doors with no strings attached, opportunities that won't drain you but develop you. Relationships that won't break you but bless you. I'm doing something complete. I'm not just fixing one area of your life. I'm moving through it all: your mind, your heart, your body, your future. Expect restoration in every space. Expect clarity where confusion lived. Expect peace where chaos reigned. I'm not a halfway God. When I heal fully. When I move thoroughly. And when I bless abundantly. And yes, there will be people who won't understand it. Some will question how you went from overlooked to overflowing. Let them wonder. Your blessing will speak louder than any explanation. And don't feel guilty for receiving what you prayed for. You didn't skip the process. You endured it. This is your harvest. This is what obedience births. Why is the government working so hard to bury this 7-second brain ritual? A stunning CIA leak has just exposed a 7-second brain ritual, now allowing regular people to clear debt and invite unstoppable wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is transforming financial struggles into dream lifestyles. New homes, vehicles, vacations, it's all becoming possible. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are going to walk in rooms that your pain prepared you for. You'll carry wisdom that only the fire could teach. You'll pour into others from the overflow I'm about to give you, and your life, once marked by survival, will now be known by supernatural joy. This isn't hype. This is holy. This is what I do. Child, stay close. Keep listening. Don't let anything distract you now. The enemy will try. He'll send noise, conflict, confusion. But don't take the bait. Stay still. Stay focused. You don't need to fight for this. I am fighting for you. I am going ahead of you. I'm clearing the path and lighting the way. Just take my hand. Don't let go. No matter how long it's been or how far you've wandered, I'm still right here. I never left, and I never will. I'm the same yesterday, today, and forever. I am your God, and you are my child. You are safe here, you are seen here, you are chosen here. You don't see it yet, but what I've been doing is preparing you for the kind of miracle that cannot be stolen, delayed, or denied. There are blessings that are built in the quiet, when no one's watching. There is favor that's poured out only after deep surrender. And that's where you've been. You surrendered even when you didn't understand. You stayed even when you felt like giving up. You trusted me when everything in your life said you shouldn't. That faith, imperfect, but real, is what has drawn my hand to move for you. Now, listen closely. What you're about to step into has nothing to do with chance and everything to do with covenant. This is not a random breakthrough. This is the fulfillment of promises I made long ago. Promises I whispered to your heart when you were young. Promises I placed in your spirit during the hardest nights. I never forgot them, even when you did. I was always working to bring them to pass, even while you were wondering if I still cared. You cried out, "God, do you even see me anymore?" Yes, child, I did. I saw you fighting thoughts that no one else knew about. I saw you questioning your worth because of how people treated you. But let me be clear, your value was never based on their opinion. It was always based on my love, and my love doesn't change. I called you worthy before the world ever got a chance to name you anything else. Comment 1010 if you believe you are who God says you are. You've gone through a season of stretching, and I know it hurt. The silence was loud, the waiting was long, but stretching always comes before outpouring. I was expanding your capacity to carry what I'm about to release. You were not being punished, you were being prepared. And now, the time is near, the shift is real, the rain is coming. You won't have to force the next season. It's not going to come through striving, it's going to come through resting in me. The doors will open without you pushing. The opportunities will find you, because I'm placing your name in places your feet haven't touched yet. You don't have to network for favor. You just have to be faithful with what I've already given you. My favor will take care of the rest. This is what I've longed to do, to walk you into rooms where healing flows, where freedom is normal, where peace is permanent. You're about to step into what you prayed for, but it will feel different than you expected. Because I'm not answering the prayer the way you imagined, I'm answering it better. I'm doing above and beyond what you asked, because that's the kind of father I am. I never give less than my best. The people who misunderstood you, who overlooked you, who spoke against you, I'm not bringing you justice through revenge, I'm bringing it through redemption. They'll watch what I do in your life and see that I never left your side. You won't need to explain or defend anything. Your blessing will speak louder than any lie ever told about you. Your glow will be the proof of my goodness. And child, I haven't just been working on your surroundings. I've been working inside you, healing wounds you forgot you carried, removing shame that tried to stay hidden, replacing fear with courage. I'm not just changing what happens to you, I'm changing how you see yourself through me. No more living under the label of not enough. You are more than enough because I live in you. You are anointed, not because of your past, but because of my presence. You are chosen, not because you have it all together, but because you kept showing up when everything in you said to quit. That quiet strength, that unwavering spirit, that's what I've built upon. That's what I'm blessing. And now the foundation is ready for the floodgates. Comment 1515 if you're ready to receive all that God has stored for you. I know you've waited a long time. I know you've seen others receive what you were still hoping for. I know it felt unfair. But your story is not late. Your time has not passed. I'm not just giving you a blessing, I'm giving you a testimony that will restore others. You will speak life into dry places because you know what it feels like to be dry. You will offer peace to broken hearts because you remember your own being shattered. That's why I trust you with this miracle. Because you won't keep it to yourself. You'll use it to glorify me. You'll tell others what I did. You'll shine light on dark places. And that's why this blessing isn't just for you, it's for every life that will be changed through your story. You thought you were waiting on me, but child, I was waiting on you to be ready, to be whole, to be brave enough to believe again. Do you know why? Everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual. A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Don't let doubt speak louder than my promise. Don't let the past convince you that you can't be made new. Don't let the delay fool you into thinking I changed my mind. I haven't. My yes over your life still stands. My favor still rests on you. My angels are still surrounding you, and my power is still moving for you even now. You don't have to beg me. I'm already willing. I'm already near. I'm already moving. All I'm asking is that you stay close, stay open, and keep believing. Because when it happens, and it will, everything will make sense. The nights you cried, the times you felt forgotten, the moments you almost gave up, you'll look back and say, now I understand. God was always preparing me for this. So hold on, child. Keep pressing in. Keep trusting even when you can't trace me. Because I'm closer than ever, and what I promised is about to show up in full. Not halfway, not broken, not delayed, but perfectly on time and completely whole. Your life is not behind schedule. You're not too late, not too broken, not too far gone. You're right where I want you, aware of your need for me. Surrendered. Humble. Hungry. That's when miracles begin. Not when you feel strong, but when you know who your strength comes from. Not when you have all the answers, but when you realize, I am the answer. You've been trying to carry everything on your own, but I've been waiting for you to finally drop it all at my feet. You don't have to fix this. I already have a plan. You don't need to understand the plan to trust it. You don't need to see the whole picture to know that I'm painting something beautiful. I never asked you to figure everything out. I asked you to walk with me, one step at a time, one breath of faith at a time. And child, you've done that. even limping, even bruised, even exhausted. And I've never been more proud of you than I am right now. This next season won't look like what you've known. The struggle will not be your normal anymore. The dryness, the heaviness, the waiting, it's been part of your journey, but it's not your future. I am flipping the page. I am writing new words over your life, and they will speak of redemption, of laughter, of open doors, of fresh oil and renewed joy. The chapter of survival is closing, and the chapter of overflow is opening. You don't have to force it, just receive it. Comment 1717 if you believe this is your new beginning. You've heard others testify of miracles, and sometimes it stirred your faith, other times it made you feel forgotten. But child, I haven't skipped over you. I've been saving something uniquely beautiful for you, something so personal, so specific, it could only be yours. I wasn't holding out to punish you, I was preserving something sacred, something that won't be shaken by people's opinions or stolen by the enemy's tricks. This is your appointed time. That phrase keeps echoing because heaven keeps declaring it. Appointed, meaning it was marked in time before you were even born, meant to happen, written in my plan. Not a backup, not a second option. This was always part of the path. And you're walking right into it now. Even if it still feels dark, trust that dawn is seconds away. Even if the winds are loud, trust that the storm is about to settle. You haven't missed it. I am still the God who makes crooked paths straight. I can redeem what you thought was ruined. I can return what you thought was lost. And I will do it not because you earned it, but because you are mine. My name is on you. My spirit lives in you. My hand is guiding you, and nothing can stop what I have planned. People may try, the enemy may attempt, but no force on earth or hell is stronger than my will. What I bless, no one can curse. What I open, no one can close. You've been approved by me, and that's all that matters. The opinions, the rejection, the betrayal, it may have hurt you, but it didn't stop me. I'm still moving. I'm still building. I'm still calling you forward. You won't need to chase opportunities. You won't need to beg for love, for peace, for stability. What I'm sending will come looking for you. Because this time, the blessing is assigned to your name. It's not random, it's not borrowed, it's yours, and it's on its way, quicker than you think. The winds are shifting, the atmosphere is changing, and deep down your spirit knows it. That stirring, that sense that something is coming, you're not imagining it. It's me. Comment Amen if you're ready to walk into what God is sending your way. I know how it feels to watch others rise while you wait. I know how it feels to wonder if maybe you did something wrong, said something wrong, missed your window, but let me tell you clearly, you haven't missed anything. Your story hasn't even fully started yet. Everything until now has been preparation. The pain trained your heart, the silence trained your ears, the pressure trained your character, and now you're ready for what's next. I don't waste preparation. I don't lead people into fire just to watch them burn. I walk with them in it. I use it to refine them, and when they come out, they shine. That's what I'm doing with you. You are about to shine with my glory in ways you never thought possible, not for attention, not for ego, but because when I raise you, I reveal myself through you. Your life will point others to me. The way I bless you will leave no doubt about who did it, and you'll walk with such peace, such clarity, such favor, that people will want to know the God you walk with. And you will tell them, not with fancy words or rehearsed speeches, but with the evidence of my hand on your life. You'll say, I didn't do this, God did. I just stayed when I wanted to quit. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. And child, I honor the ones who stay, I reward the ones who wait. I lift the ones who bow low. You humbled yourself, and now I'm lifting you. Not in pride, but in purpose. Not in ego, but in destiny. You're about to step into alignment, into peace, into overflow. You'll feel lighter, not because everything changes instantly, but because you'll know I'm carrying what you can't. So breathe, rest, trust. I've got this. I've got you. I've always had you. And what's next is not a maybe, it's a yes. It's sealed, it's blessed, it's near. Stay close, don't turn back. Don't get distracted, keep your eyes on me. I will never fail you. I will never abandon you. I will never stop being good. There's something you need to know. This is not just a blessing you're walking into. This is a legacy. I'm not just changing your current situation. I'm rewriting your story, healing the pain of generations, and building something that your children and your children's children will benefit from. You didn't even know it, but your obedience has been unlocking doors for people you haven't even met. That's the power of walking with me. What you do in faith today creates breakthroughs in your family's future. You've come through a long season of being hidden. You looked around and wondered why you weren't being seen, why your gifts weren't being used, why your voice didn't seem to matter. But I hid you for a reason. I was building you in silence. I was strengthening your spirit in places applause could never reach. The quiet didn't mean I was absent, it meant I was covering you, developing you, preparing you for the weight of the calling I placed on you. Some callings require isolation, and that's why you felt alone. But now, my child, I'm calling you forward. You won't need to promote yourself. I will lift you. You won't need to beg for opportunities. I will open the doors. I've already gone ahead of you. I've already whispered your name into rooms you haven't entered. The time for hiding is coming to an end. You are stepping into visibility, not for fame, but for purpose, not for attention, but for impact, because what I placed inside of you isn't for keeping, it's for releasing. Comment Amen if you're ready to release what God placed inside you. The battles you faced weren't just for you. They were to teach you how to war in the Spirit, how to intercede, how to trust me even when everything felt like it was falling apart. That strength you carry, it came from fire. That discernment you have, it was forged in the silence. You don't just carry survival, you carry wisdom now. You carry peace that can't be shaken. And I'm going to use that in ways you never expected. There are people waiting for what I've put inside you. They don't even know it yet, but their breakthrough is connected to your obedience. That's why the enemy tried so hard to stop you. That's why the attacks were personal. That's why the warfare was intense. Because if you ever stepped fully into your calling, chains would break. And now, because you didn't give up, you're about to see the reason behind every fight. I've watched you endure when no one applauded. I saw you worship when it hurt. I saw you forgive when it felt impossible. And I need you to know none of that went unnoticed. Not one act of faith, not one step of obedience, not one tear was wasted. I stored it all. And I'm repaying it now, not just with restoration, but with overflow. This is not going to be a return to where you were. This is going to be a rise into where you were always meant to be. You are about to walk in rooms that once rejected you. You'll stand in places that once felt too far to reach. And when you do, you won't have to fight for your place. My presence will go before you. My glory will surround you, and my favor will speak louder than your resume, louder than your past, louder than anything your enemies ever said. What I've ordained, no man can undo. Comment 222. If you believe God's favor is making a way for you, I am your provider. Not the job, not the person, not the system, me. I can use anything and anyone to bless you, but never mistake the resource for the source. I am the one who commands the doors to open. I am the one who multiplies the little and makes it more than enough. I am the one who turns a dry place into a well of life. And you, my child, are about to see me provide in ways that don't make sense to the world. You've been faithful with little, and now I am trusting you with more. But don't be afraid of the more. Don't shrink back now. You were made for this. You were prepared for this. I didn't bring you this far to leave you now, and I will walk with you every step, even when the weight gets heavy, even when the new season feels unfamiliar. I will be your strength, your guide, your covering. People may not understand what I'm doing in your life. Some may even question it, criticize it, or doubt it. But you're not living for their understanding. You're walking in my will, and as long as you stay close to me, no voice can override mine. No opinion can cancel my plan. You are not for everyone, and that's okay. You were chosen for a path that requires focus, faith, and full surrender. You've carried wounds, but now I'm giving you wisdom. You've carried burdens, but now I'm placing blessings. You've cried in silence, but now I'm giving you a song. This shift is not about hype or emotion. It's about promise. It's about alignment. It's about stepping into what has already been declared over your life from the beginning of time. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down anytime. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. Let your heart be still. Let your mind rest. You don't have to worry about what's ahead. I hold it all, and I will never lead you anywhere my grace won't keep you. I'm not just walking you into a new season, I'm walking with you through it. Every high, every valley, every moment, I'm there. So keep listening, keep believing, keep walking in the quiet confidence that comes from knowing you are loved, chosen, and covered. The miracle is not coming later. It's already in motion. Don't look around for confirmation, look up. Look within. My spirit is already speaking, my hand is already moving. You've made it to a moment that many don't, a moment not of escape, but of elevation. I've carried you through the wilderness, and now I'm bringing you into a land of promise. Not just a land of ease, but a land of purpose, fulfillment, and fruitfulness. This next season will be one of alignment. You'll begin to see why certain doors stayed closed, why some people left, why the timing didn't line up when you wanted it to. I wasn't saying no, I was saying not yet. because what I'm giving you now had to come at the right time, in the right way, with your heart in the right place. You don't have to apologize for growing. You don't need to shrink just to stay where you were. Some people won't recognize you in this next season. That's okay. I didn't create you to stay the same. I created you to change, to rise, to reflect more of my image with every season you endure. What's ahead requires more of me in you and less of the approval of others. That's why I had to remove certain voices from your life. I needed your ears free to hear mine. Comment 333 if you're ready to walk into what you were truly made for. The past has tried to define you, but I've been redefining you the whole time. You're not the mistakes, you're not the failure, you're not the one who was left behind, you're not the one who's too late. You are my beloved. You are the one I have marked with favor. You are the one I call chosen, not based on perfection, but based on my grace. And it's that grace that's about to surround you like a river. This isn't just your breakthrough, it's your release. I'm breaking chains off your thoughts, your patterns, your family. What held your parents won't hold you. What crippled others won't touch you. What kept you anxious and fearful is losing its grip now. You're stepping into mental clarity, emotional peace, and spiritual freedom like you've never known before. You'll be able to breathe deeply again, not because life got easier, but because you finally realized I'm carrying it with you. You've spent so long waiting for permission to rest, waiting for everything to be fixed before you let your shoulders down. But listen to me. You don't have to wait anymore. You are allowed to breathe now. You are allowed to let go of the worry. You are allowed to believe good things can happen to you, not just to others, but to you. I'm not just the God of distant blessings. I'm the God of your right now moment. I'm showing up in your real life, in your home, in your heart. This is the season where joy returns. Not the kind that depends on things being perfect, but the kind that grows like a tree rooted in my presence. I'm replacing the sadness that sat quietly in the background of your days. I'm pulling out the hidden grief you didn't have the words to express. I'm filling you again with wonder, with hope, with the ability to laugh without fear of the future. That joy is your inheritance. That peace is your portion. You don't have to settle for barely getting by anymore. Comment 777 if you receive the joy and peace God is pouring out now. I know there have been nights you cried yourself to sleep, trying to understand why life turned out the way it did. I know the dreams you buried because they felt too far gone. But I am the God who restores lost years. I can breathe new life into dry bones. I can wake up dreams that have been asleep for decades. Nothing is too late for me. I'm not bound by time. I'm not limited by circumstances. If I say it's coming to life, it will. Don't be surprised when I resurrect what you thought was gone. Don't be shocked when doors swing open that you stopped knocking on. You thought it was over, but I just needed to reposition you. You thought it was rejection, but I was hiding you until the right moment. You're not starting over, you're starting fresh. There's a difference. You're not behind. You're right on time for what I've prepared. You've looked at others and wondered, what about me? And I'm telling you, yes, you. I haven't forgotten you. I didn't skip over you. I didn't pick someone else instead. You are the one I've been watching, the one I've been shaping, the one I've been waiting for to step fully into faith. And now that you have, the floodgates are opening. You will start to see signs, little confirmations, sudden peace, divine appointments, unexpected favor. These are not coincidences. These are glimpses of me showing you that the shift has started. Walk forward boldly, pray boldly, dream boldly. I didn't call you to live small. I didn't place my spirit inside you for you to hide. This is the time to rise, not in pride, but in power. Not in self, but in surrender. Everything you've walked through has trained you for this. Every hard lesson, every unanswered question, every moment you didn't understand, it all shaped your character. And character is what I use to carry my glory. You can be trusted with this next season because you've been faithful with little. And now I am trusting you with more. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked, CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. But never forget, this is all about me. Your miracle is for my glory. Your breakthrough is so others will know I am real. The blessing is not the destination. It's the evidence. The true reward is me, my presence, my voice, my peace that never leaves. Keep your heart in that place. Keep your eyes on me. Don't chase the gift. Stay close to the giver. I love you more than words can express. You've heard that before, but hear it again now, not as a saying, but as a truth written over your life.